Are we just in our one eye look? What's the news? What's really going on? Man, how are we just gonna be a deer in headlights? Remember this guy? Let me sit down and get comfortable, okay? Wow. Um, how you guys doing, world? How you guys doing, church? God has many names. We worship Him in a lot of ways. Allah. Uh, Jesus never said He is God. He said God lives in Him, and you want God and you want the kingdom. So does that make us God? Do we, do I see what I'm talking about when I said, and when I know, and I wish this wasn't a reality, when all this stuff falls, internet, all this stuff, what are we going to rely on? A lot of us, if we're not careful, we're going to be a deer in headlights and be like, I didn't know. I didn't know. God, forgive me. The wrath of God is life what we're killing. And if we don't see that, and it starts with I, and it starts with you, we're done. We are done. I can do videos, make people laugh, make them see themselves, but it starts with I. Do I see myself? So, without focusing on everything around me, but we have to acknowledge what's going on, uh, it can cripple us. We can lose who we are because we're so focused on looking at everything around us. Nothing wrong with acknowledging the war about this AI stuff and it's becoming God to people. And I ask myself, do I have a personal relationship with myself? So if I don't see life in myself with everything around me, I'm losing. I'm not saying it's wrong to acknowledge what's going on, but a lot of times I'll speak with myself. I get in mixed to everything around me, and God wants me to see in myself life. The war starts within. And if we don't see ourselves, there is no hope at all for helping other people. If we don't see the war in ourselves, we just focus. I mean, God didn't lie. I mean, I'm not gonna call him a he or she. I mean, the Bible is a journal. I mean, we're in the Bible now. What is your book about? And a lot of times, I realize I'm realizing everything around me with knowing the war, what's going on, losing focus who I am. I start compromising, which I talk about the word compromise. Then a lot of times we compromise because we want to make our family, our friends happy, or we just want to be quiet because we don't want to offend nobody. This is the problem what a lot of us are going through right now. The word compromise is a mother of the laws of attraction, karma is a faith, good and the bad, and I really mean this now because if there was no bad, if there was no free will, we wouldn't learn nothing. We want to point our fingers at everything. There's nothing wrong was acknowledging the war, what's going on, okay? But a lot of times, I speak for we lose track of who we are. We're praying, we're looking down, but we're not looking up.